If working hard made people powerful, corporate America would be run by the most exhausted people in the building. But it isn't. It's run by people who understand perception, timing, and leverage. Somewhere along the way, you were taught a very convenient lie. Work harder. Stay later. Care more. Be indispensable. And if you do all of that long enough, someone will notice and reward you. That lie keeps millions of intelligent people obedient, tired, and confused. Machiavelli warned about this centuries ago when he wrote, "Men in general judge more by the eye than by the hand." Translation for modern corporate life. People don't reward effort. They reward what they see, what they feel, and what feels safe. Today, we're going to talk about why working hard in a corporate job is often the fastest way to stall your power, and what Machiavelli would do instead. This is not about being lazy. This is not about quitting your job. This is about stopping blind effort and starting strategic control. Why hard work is a corporate trap. Let's start with the uncomfortable truth. Hard workers don't rise. They stabilize the system. In every company, there are people who fix problems quietly, pick up slack, deliver consistently, never complain, never posture, never politic. These people are not promoted quickly. They are relied upon, and reliance is not respect. When you work hard without leverage, three things happen. First, you become infrastructure. Like plumbing, essential but invisible. Second, you create a symmetry. You give more. The company owes nothing. Third, and this one hurts, your suffering is not recorded. Late nights don't show up on org charts. Stress doesn't appear in performance decks. Burnout is private. Credit is public. Machiavelli understood this dynamic perfectly. The wise man does at once what the fool does finally. Hard workers react. Power players position themselves. Corporate power is not merit-based. Most people think promotions are rewards. They are not. Promotions are risk decisions. When someone promotes you, they're asking, will this person make me look good? Will they challenge me? Will they expose me? Will they embarrass me? Will they replace me? Effort answers none of those questions. There are three corporate myths that keep people stuck. Myth number 1, they'll notice my effort. They notice outcomes and narratives, not struggle. Myth number 2, if I'm indispensable, I'm safe. Indispensable people are too valuable to move. Myth number 3, loyalty is rewarded. Loyalty is extracted, not celebrated. Machiavelli wrote, "He who is the cause of another becoming powerful is ruined." Managers don't promote hard workers. They promote manageable allies. Never outshine the master. This is where most ambitious people accidentally destroy themselves. They believe competence is enough. They walk into meetings with better ideas, faster solutions, sharper thinking, and without realizing it, they make their boss look small. Machiavelli warned, never outshine the master. Not because brilliance is bad, but because threat triggers fear. Fear kills careers. If your boss feels replaceable, your competence becomes danger. If your boss feels exposed, your effort becomes aggression. Corporate lesson, it's not enough to be right. You must be harmless while being useful. Power does not reward brilliance without submission. What to do instead? Strategic effort. So if blind hard work is a trap, what's the alternative? Strategic effort. Rule number 1. Work where leverage exists. Not all work is equal. High-leverage work includes executive visible projects, cross-team initiatives, revenue-adjacent outcomes, narrative-driven wins. Low-leverage work includes quiet problem-solving, endless optimization, internal cleanup. Being the reliable one. Rule number 2. Optimize for credit, not contribution. That means speak early in meetings. Frame problems before solving them. Send recap emails. Control the story of the work. Rule number 3. Be selectively excellent. Not everything deserves your best energy. Only the things that change perception do. The passion and hustle. Illusion. Corporations love passion, not because it's noble, not because it's inspiring, but because passion works for free. Passion convinces intelligent people to ignore leverage. It reframes exploitation as commitment. It turns sacrifice into a personality trait. Passionate employees don't need to be managed aggressively. They manage themselves. They stay late voluntarily, not because they're asked, but because they care. They forgive bad leadership, because it's just a tough quarter. They tolerate disrespect, because the mission matters. They delay negotiation, because now isn't the right time. And every time they do this, they teach the system a lesson. You can extract more from me without paying more. Machiavelli warned, a man who depends entirely on fortune is ruined. In modern terms, if your security depends on goodwill, you're not secure. Passion without leverage is dependency. Dependency is weakness. And here is the most dangerous part. When your identity becomes your job, your employer doesn't just control your income, they control your fear. Because threatening the job now threatens who you think you are. That is not motivation, that is ownership. The quiet exit strategy. Let's be clear, this is not about rage quitting. It's not about storming out. It's not about dramatic speeches or burning bridges. Machiavelli despised emotional rebellion. Why? Because emotional rebellion announces weakness. It tells the system you lost control. He believed in silent preparation, quiet power, invisible momentum. Rule 1. Never rebel openly. Open rebellion invites retaliation. Rule 2. Prepare privately. Power grows best in silence. Rule 3. Build options. Options are leverage. That might mean developing transferable skills that don't trap you in one role. Building a personal brand that exists outside the company. Networking above your pay grade, not beside it. Creating side leverage. Advisory work, content, equity, optional income. Establishing a reputation that doesn't disappear if your badge stops working. Machiavelli wrote, injuries should be inflicted all at once. Benefits little by little. Your exit should be clean, decisive, unexpected. Not a slow bleed of resentment. Not years of exhaustion. When you leave, it should feel calm to you and surprising to them. Who this message is not for. This message is not for everyone. It is not for people who want safety above all else. It is not for people who need approval to feel stable. It is not for people who believe effort itself is a moral virtue. Those beliefs are comforting. They are also limiting. This message is for people who want autonomy, not permission. People who can see the game once it's explained. People who are tired of being praised but not rewarded. Machiavelli didn't teach optimism. He didn't teach fairness. He didn't teach virtue. He taught reality. And reality doesn't care what should happen. Only what does. The cold closing. The system does not reward effort. If it did, the most powerful people would also be the most tired. Instead, it rewards awareness, seeing incentives clearly, timing, acting when the moment is right, perception, controlling how value is seen, control, emotional, strategic, and positional. So stop working hard. Start working deliberately, because power does not go to the exhausted. It goes to the aware. And once you see the game, once you truly understand how it works, you can never unsee it. If this video helped you see the system more clearly, smash that like button and subscribe. More conversations like this are coming.